When I first became a mortgage broker, I wasn't worried about sales targets or commissions. What actually kept me up at night was a single thought. What if I get the advice wrong? I didn't talk about it much at the time, but behind the scenes, I felt the weight of it massively. I'd left the estate agency to become a broker because I wanted more control. I wanted more income. I wanted to make a bigger impact. But nobody really tells you that with that comes responsibility. Real, regulated responsibility. I remember my first few client meetings. I had the knowledge, I had the training, but still there was this voice in my head saying, what if you get it wrong? That fear didn't come from a lack of confidence. It came from caring, from knowing that one wrong recommendation could have serious consequences for someone's future. And the truth is, not taking that responsibility can do real damage, not just to your clients, but to your reputation, to your income, to your entire business. And in this industry, you're not just helping someone get a mortgage, you're guiding them through one of the biggest financial commitments of their life. If that advice isn't spot on, if it's rushed, if it's unclear, or it's not in their best interest, you could be dealing with complaints, compliance investigations, and in the worst cases, legal action. So yes, it is a big deal. I have learned a few things since then, so I want to share some with you right now. And the thing with this is you don't have to fear responsibility, you have to embrace it. First thing is get obsessed with suitability, not sales. Early on, I realized that brokers who sleep well at night are the ones who truly understand their clients, not just what they want, but why. If you dig deep enough, ask the right questions, and fully document your advice, you're not only going to protect yourself, you're going to deliver better outcomes. The second thing is keep your compliance muscle strong. It's not sexy, but compliance is your safety net. I used to think of it honestly as a box ticking exercise. Now I see it as the foundation that allows me to advise with confidence. Get to know the rules, understand what's required, and keep learning because the rules will change over time and so should you. Third thing is surround yourself with mentors and file checkers. When I was starting out, I leaned heavily on more experienced brokers, on my compliance teams, and even underwriters to sanity check my thinking. You're not expected to know everything on day one, but you are expected to ask when you don't. The fourth thing is use technology to track and protect your advice. CRM systems, case notes, file uploads, they're not just admin tasks, they are proof. Proof that you did what was right for the right reasons. When you embrace this type of mindset, the anxiety around what if something goes wrong, it starts to disappear quite quickly. Fifth one is leading with integrity always. This one's simple, but it's absolutely everything. Best advice I ever received was if you wouldn't recommend it to your mum, don't recommend it at all. This mindset honestly has never steered me wrong. If you're listening to this and thinking, that sounds like a lot to remember, you're right, it is. But that's why being a great broker isn't just about knowing products, it's about becoming somebody your clients actually trust. Now, if this has resonated with you and you want to understand the broader role of a broker beyond just giving advice, I'd recommend you watch my video up on screen now, which is the main responsibilities of a mortgage broker. It breaks down the job in a way that's real, practical, and speaks to both new and experienced brokers. Go on, give it a click.